I'm here today from Emerald Island, my prayer chair. This is where I do my reflecting in the morning, silently sitting here, experiencing God's presence, being still, being quiet, inviting God in. Well, many of you are probably aware of the incident that took place here on Saturday, the theft, the experience of the down went the ladder. And as you look at that, many people are saying, oh, how brave you were. And I thought to myself, it's not about bravery, but it's about God. How do we experience God? And sitting here in my chair, I thought about it. And it's all about call. Each one of us is called to love God, to follow Jesus, to know him, and to love him. And that happens when we're called to pray. That happens when we answer a call. And the word call comes from the beginning of time. You know, you have Blessed Mother, you have Saint Joseph, you have Francis of Assisi, you have Mother Teresa. All of them experienced a call. And lives change when you experience the call from God. You're never the same. Think of the amazing things that happened as these people had answered where God was calling them. I feel that way too. To me, my call first came at baptism. That happened to Jesus too. When he was baptized, he became a public ministry figure. He began healing, he began teaching, he began going from site to site. But his prayer life was so deep and his encounter with God was so real that he was able to listen and do what God asked him to do. My call, your call, all of us have been baptized. We were called to a Catholic faith. But there's a call within a call. Purpose. What have we done with our life? Many have become mothers, fathers. Some of us religious, priests, others a single state. And all that is part of the call from God to our lives. But when we accept that call, God invites us to go deeper. And he said, I want you to do this. I want you to go there. And it always reminds me of, I will go, Lord, wherever you lead me, and I'll hold your people in my heart. That was the experience that happened to me on Saturday. God invited me to go deeper. It wasn't about bravery. I had prayed that Saturday morning, wrestling with God beforehand. I wanted to sleep a little bit longer. But God somehow was kind of wrestling with me and saying, get out of that bed, get out, get out. And I kept saying, oh, it's so cozy and warm here, just a little bit longer. And I made a choice. And my choice was yes or no. I got out of that bed. I prayed for 1 hour on my Emerald Island, and God used me, unbeknown to me. Walking down the stairs, I heard noises. Was it the newspaper? Was it a car passing by? I didn't know. Strange noises. And when I opened the door, there was a ladder. I knew God at that moment was doing something in my life. I did not understand, but I felt the call within my call was there. Somehow, a light went on when I opened the door, and one of the fellows ran. I took the ladder, knowing that this mission is God's mission. This place is God's place. And how dare they hurt? How dare they bring evil into this place, a place of peace? So I knocked down the ladder. All this was happening without thought. It wasn't in anger. There was no feeling. I just felt led at the moment. And when I looked up, the fellow was jumping down. I met him. And I remember someone said to me, "Did you give him a fist?" And I said, "No." I just said, "Go, get out." Why did this happen? I know why it happened. Because in my life, I want to do everything to make the dream of God come true. As a result, was it about the incident? Was it about me? No. Every TV station, every radio station, even Inside Edition is covering the story. God used me to make him known. We're called to do that every day in our life, whether we're a mechanic, whether we're a mother, whether we're a father, whether we're a sister or priest. How do I respond to the call that comes to me from God? We do it openly. We do it prayerfully. And when we awake in the morning, we give our life, ourself, and our whole day to God. And we ask him to use us as best as we can to make him known. Because in this world of despair and violence and ugliness, he's so hidden. Who can open the light and the door to make him known? It's us. That's our call. That's our mission. How will you respond? Maybe you won't have an incident as mine, but God starts ever so gently, so slowly, and he smiles, and he gives the courage, he gives the strength, and he gives the direction, and he tells us what to do. My message to you is, follow Jesus. Follow his example. Learn to love him. Learn to follow him more deeply. Yes, I will go, Lord, where you lead me, and I will hold your people in my heart. And God, I will make you known from this little center to the world around me. God bless you.